About once a week, someone asks me, what's my one of one worth? Well, you've got the only one, so you get to set the price. But it's not as simple as that. So today I hope to answer your question, what's my one of one worth? So let's start with the obvious. So condition. Condition on any card is going to determine the value, and it isn't any different with one of one. So if your one of one is clean or it's graded, it's obviously going to sell for one that isn't in quite as good condition. So obviously, let's knock this one right out of the park. Condition is the first thing that collectors are going to look at in determining what they're going to pay for your one of one. Second is the brand. Some brand one of ones sell for more than others. Take for instance the Superfractors and Bowman Chrome. They consistently sell for most of what other one of ones would sell for in different brands. Then let's look at Prism. Prism has so many different color variations that also have one of ones that can actually bring the price down a little bit unless it's like maybe a color match of a team color. Like if it was the St. Louis Cardinals, if it's like a red version and it's a one of one, some might pay more for that particular card because it's a color match to the team colors. Next up is how relevant is that card? Like, does it have a jersey piece in it? Is it a three-color jersey? Is it an autograph? Is it a rookie card? All of those are determining factors that could make the price go up exponentially. Now that we've talked about the particulars of a one of one, let's take a look at some eBay examples, because this was probably the best way that a collector could determine what their one of one could possibly sell for. So let's take a look at one of the more popular players in Major League Baseball, Mike Trout. So here's an example of a 2021 Bowman Chrome Sapphire Mike Trout. They want $4,000 for it. They're also accepting best offers. And this in particular, this is a true one of one, so it's got the one of one stamp on it. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and sellers will get very creative on telling you that something's a one of one that actually isn't a stamped one of one serial number. So be very careful of people that do that. So I really want to emphasize this, and I can't emphasize it enough. You're going to want to scroll down and click sold or completed items. This will tell you what someone actually paid for a similar card or maybe even the exact card. With one of ones, that won't be the case because it's the only one in existence. But do keep in mind, sold and completed items, very important thing to click when you're looking for what somebody actually paid. With that in mind, let's take a look at one that actually sold. So now that we've clicked sold or completed items, we can see a couple Mike Trouts here that were true one of ones that have sold. So here's the one of one stamp here. And this one sold for $455 and had a whopping 52 bids. The one right below it, a 2018 Topps Museum Collection Mike Trout one of one Emerald, one of one right there, $550. So this gives us a much better idea on what one would actually sell for if it was to go to a live auction. Now let's take a look at some very specific brands, and on top of that, a graded card that is a one of one. So I mentioned Superfractors in the beginning of the video. So a Superfractor is a highly collectible one of one that comes out of Bowman Chrome and Topps Chrome. So Vaughn Grissom, who was a highly touted rookie, his 2020 Bowman Chrome Superfractor, they're asking a crazy $125,000. Then right below it, Andrew Painter, one of one, they're asking $18,000. These are both graded, which can increase the desirability of the card. They know that they're getting something that is graded. It's not going to have a ding corner and all that. So this kind of encompasses everything. You know, autograph, rookie card, collectability. It's the brand that everybody wants because it's the Superfractor. So this is an outlier, and they can sell for crazy amounts of money. But $125,000 Vaughn Grissom, this is what someone's asking. This isn't what they're necessarily going to get. There's 94 watchers, and I think this is probably just some looky-loos, and they want to see if someone gets this crazy, incredible amount of money for this very nice card. But $125,000 seems to be a little high, but then again, he's got the only one. He gets to set the price. I hope that answers your question on what's my one of one worth. Now, do keep in mind that a card's only worth what someone's willing to pay for it, but in particular cases with one of ones, you have the upper hand. You have the only one, so you get to determine whether or not it's going to change hands with you and go into the hands of another collector and how much that they're going to pay for it. If you have any questions about it, drop them down in the comments section. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you at Fast Break.